I have a testimony to share to all of you. My name is Guillermo Navidad. I was raised in the Universal Gnostic movement in El Salvador since I was a little boy. I used to go to the Institute of the Universal Charity in El Salvador because my dad used to be a Gnostic since he learned this was his religion while running from the war in El Salvador. I learned all this New Age stuff. I used to believe all this and believe it was good. I learned to astral project, believe in the kundalini energy was divine. I used to practice Egyptian pranayama. I used to meditate often. I used to do Aztec cleansing and I read several New Age books in Spanish. I was already living in Canada and I was obsessed with the idea to move to the Supreme Sanctuary in Mexico to expand my knowledge about this paganism. I used to recite prayers in Latin, not knowing what the heck I was saying. I used to spend entire nights trying to contact extraterrestrial beings that I used to believe were real. I began to hear spirits speak to me, and one day I heard a voice that told me, I'm one of the 42 judges of Anubis. I want you to make a covenant with me if you give me your blood. I went ahead and I poked myself with a needle and I dropped a tiny drop of blood in the floor, but instead of becoming more happy, I became more miserable. I began to be violent and I got in trouble with the law. The police came and told me I wasn't going to see my son in 3 years. I always called my mother a Christian fanatic, ignorant, because my dad was a Gnostic. My mom became a Christian and I used to tell her to shut up. But out of being broken because I was missing my son, I accepted to pray with her. I faced the simple fact that Jesus Christ is God alone and there's no other religion, there's no other God, but the Lord alone is God. The God of Israel is the creator of the heavens and the earth. I felt a power beyond anything I ever felt in the New Age. Jesus Christ set me free. Jesus is Lord. Praise God. These spirits were demons. The kundalini ended up being a serpent-like demon that I felt it was moving in my body when it was cast out. My wife also felt it and it was cast out when my mother prayed for her. It came out like a dirty snake that it is. Jesus crushed its head and delivered us from this. I never ever touched a drop of alcohol again. In my life, I never listened to worldly music or raps, neither felt desire to go back to that lifestyle of misery. After this, I got married to my wife, and she became my wife. Because she was just my baby's mom. I fasted for her. She gave her life to Jesus Christ. She was delivered from drugs, cocaine, marijuana, cigarettes, never had withdrawals. I preached to my dad, and he hated me for a while, but after persisting, he heard a message, and God did a miracle in his life. And he also gave his life to Jesus Christ. He gave